maritime history predates, the British Raj by many, many centuries. The Cholas and the other dynasties that were seafaring by nature. Do you hope, we don't know what the new ensign is going to be, but tell us a little bit, sir, about the emotions attached to the ensign as a Navy man and what your hopes from it are going to be now.
See, this is a very sacred flag for anyone. The naval ensign is a very sacred flag for all of us who wore the white uniform or wear the white uniform even now. Yeah. We salute this flag every day. It is a flag which we keep at sea. It's the flag we go into battle with. Matter of fact, in battle we fly a bigger ensign called the battle ensign. It's the same thing but much bigger. So for us, it's a very, very sacred flag. And like I said, whatever changes they want to make, let's make it once for all. And let's have it for the next 1,000, 2,000 years without any change. And Shiv, like you said, we got a massive, rich maritime heritage. And I think it's time we got our own flag once for all. That's all I say. Whatever we select this time on 2nd September, and that remains forever and ever. Thank you.
I really hope so. Admiral Singh, I'm going to leave it there. Gaurav, thank you very much. I can imagine how you're feeling after breaking that original story to see, something of a repeat happening now. It's been announced. We'll have to wait and see. The suspense on what that ensign is going to look like is there. We all share it. We'll see what it's like. Of course, it will be shown to you first here on India Today. Admiral Singh and Gaurav, thank you very much for joining me on this. Viewer, I am truly thrilled that the Indian Navy ensign, the flag its ships fly, is finally set to get rid of St. George's Cross and hopefully get something befitting of the Indian Navy. I've always wondered about why St. George's Cross has been allowed to cling to this most sacred of military emblems. St. George's Cross, associated frequently with the Christian religious crusades, is named for St. George, a member of the Roman army who was sentenced to death for refusing to renounce his faith. He became one of the most venerated and respected saints in Christianity and to this day, and has been regarded ever since as a military saint. St. George's Cross was added to the then Royal Indian Navy ensign in 1928 by our British rulers, at the time Viceroy Lord Irwin under King George V. In 1950, when India became a republic, Nehru discarded the Union Jack, but for whatever reason, kept St. George's Cross intact. In 2001, Vajpayee made the first move against St. George's Cross, replacing it with the Indian Navy's blue crest sporting an anchor and the Ashok emblem. But after just 3 years, for reasons that included sections of the Navy complaining that the blue crest was not prominent enough and the colors blended with the sea, the Manmohan government brought back St. George's Cross, but this time along with the Ashoka emblem in the center of it. 10 years later, Modi amended it further, adding the all-important text Satyamev Jayate to the symbol, but keeping St. George's Cross. And finally, we now hear the Prime Minister will be unveiling a new ensign for the Indian Navy that befits a country that once boasted of the Choras and their maritime fleets that traversed the Indian Ocean. I'm not saying we can erase our past, but let's not kid ourselves. India has had a maritime tradition that goes centuries before the British, and it is both appropriate and just that India says goodbye to the cross of St. George. Jai Hind.